Yeah, it's wide. I mean, I knew that. I'm really happy about that, but it's wide. That's a good one! Yeah, content! Yep, that's about an inch wider, and the rear is significantly wider. So, what can we do about this all? I think this is more obsolete. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. And I have something else. This came directly from France. The name of the company is in the description. They do different kits. The 1600, the V6, and this one. This one is basically +1, they call it. So it's +1 inch. Here we are. Say hello. Yep, get away. Come on, come on. I'm filming. Daddy's filming. So, we have a pair of front wings. Look at those. We have a front bumper. We have the rear thingy bobs. I'll show you in a second. And also, I got some brake duct things that I'm gonna modify the front bumper with. So, let me show you how it goes on. Yep, it covers it, and the rear will be something like this. Nice and wide. And the rear looks something like this. We'll have a nice little cutout here, because obviously the bumper will carry on. So now we just need to find a way how to seamlessly attach it, especially at the rear. I'm thinking I am going to trim this a little bit, so it's just a thinner lip, and then literally the easiest way, rib nuts and some bolts, just so this can be taken off. Also, I found a company who is going to make me the aluminium seals. They are custom folded by my design. This is the design, by the way, and the link again in the description. So this will complete it like that, so it'll be nice and wide, and this basically bolts into all the original spaces, so we'll drill, and we already have some mounting points. The only issue, it's the only issue, is that this wheel is going to be catching on this part. Over here. What I want to do is I want to put some dollies underneath and check for the clearance. As you can see, I'm running extra caster. The wheels are wider, so it's only natural for it to be catching. It's not a problem, just a bit of metal, so we're gonna be trimming right above this bracket, so that whole thing will go, and I suspect it's the same thing on the other side. The only issue is that I have this little scoop for my air filter, so we're gonna have to chop this all off and modify this ever so slightly. Chances are I'll be able to bend it into different shapes so it's slightly different. So let's get the grinder out. Okay, so now I put the wheel back on and it's jacked up fully. The suspension is compressed as much as it would be compressed statically, and I think we have enough clearance. I think looks like we have plenty of clearance. I'm not sure if I need to cut a bit more. Yeah, let's cut a bit more. once you start chop, you cannot stop. Decided that we want to get rid of a bit more, so you can see just another corner just to give us this extra. So now we obviously need to protect this because stones and belts, no. So we will make this template 0.8 mil of sheet alloy steel, and we'll just sort of tab it sort of like this. The reason why I can't go fully is because I have my boost pipe for my intercooler supposed to be in this location, so it sits roughly like this. So I mean, it worked before, it was pretty much like this most of the time, because this corner is the same as you can see. And like this, it was something like this before. Yeah, so it was fine. So we're essentially just bringing back this bit of metal. So let's cut some steel. Iwa. Wow, wow, wow. Let's cut and weld. So the driver's side is done. I'm sorry. So the driver's side is done. And just like that, boom. I didn't film it, but I did the passenger side. Ta-da! Literally mirrored how I did it on the other side. So plenty cut out, the same amount, so nothing is gonna rub. Obviously needs to be painted. But also, because I decided enough is enough and I wanted to look the same, we made the same tubular frame for the lights and the bonnet on this side. It's pretty much identical, but because I did that, I had to reposition the pump, and I made this little bracket that holds the pump on the inside, so all the heat kind of stays in this area. And we made a new separation. Obviously it still needs a little bit of Funk Motorsport gold reflective tape just to contain all of the heat in here. And now I think we are ready to start fitting wings from MS Engineering. That's the French company I've been talking about. It requires a few brackets, especially here at the bottom where it's going to be held, because obviously we chopped a lot. So we fit the wings first, and then we're going to be fitting the bumper around it. Again, a couple of extra brackets, and most likely I will be using my, actually you can't really see it, the quick release sort of push button latches. And once the whole front is done, then we'll move to the rear and we will do the side skirts. So as I said before, the kit fits pretty much into the stock positions. So this bolt and this bolt, so that's all good for this side. On here, this will bolt in, this will use a nut. This one, for some reason, it's ever so slightly too small. So what I'm thinking of doing, because I'm just gonna run this corner, I'll chop this tab off and then make a little aluminium bracket that will rivet onto this side, and then with a nut on there. Always put a small washer on the other side. Make it somewhat straight. Perfect. So we have 3 spots on this side, 2 on there, and the next one we will make a bracket that will obviously will trim this bit a little bit, but the bracket will go from this corner and will attach somewhere here, and at the same time the bumper attaches there, so we'll make some kind of double bracket so both attaches here. So very exciting stuff. Let's get a couple of brackets made.